Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we're just gonna jump right in. I have a bunch of drugstore products in front of me, and as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking to you guys about these items, and these are all my favorite products from the drugstore. I cannot live without them. They're that great. And I thought I would share the tea with you guys so you guys can get on all the goodness. The drugstore has definitely come up. I mean, I've been using drugstore makeup since the day I first started playing in makeup, which was years ago. I was like 13 or 12 or something like that. So I've been using drugstore makeup for my entire life. So I've seen all the different things that have come out. I've gone through the different transitions. They have blown up. Like the drugstore has it's coming for high-end next. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money anymore to look good, and that's the best part about it. So if you're interested in seeing all my drugstore favorites and everything that I think that you would love and that you would need in your makeup collection, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I have quite a few products in front of me, so I'm not going to talk a lot about them. I'm gonna just go just like this. I'm gonna make sure I write everything in the description box below, and if I can link it, I will link it as well so it could be easier for you to find, but everything will be down there. So if you want to check, go ahead and scroll down and you see everything that I'm talking about. So I'm gonna jump straight right in. The first product I'm gonna talk is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which looks like this. This is an amazing primer. I love it. I've used it multiple times on this channel. I used it on my full face of e.l.f. video, which I will link down below. I've done a couple full face videos, and I think 2 or 3 of them have been drugstore, so I'll make sure I link those down below if you want to check those out, or if you haven't seen that already. But this is a great drugstore primer. It's very comparable to the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is a liquid version, and I've talked about this before. I love it. I do also have the balm version, but it's just not in front of me. But it's very comparable to the Tatcha. Is it the same as the Tatcha? No, but would you rather pay $8 or would you rather pay $52? There you go. Okay, cool. It's an amazing primer. It really does help blur your pores and smoothen out your texture on your face, and just create a great base for makeup overall. Next, we're gonna go into foundations. I have 3 foundations that I want to mention. One I don't have in front of me, but I'm pretty sure you guys will know which one I'm talking about. The one that I don't have in front of me is the Loreal Infallible foundation. You guys know how that looks like. I love that foundation. It's a great foundation. I think it came out about 2-3 years ago. I want to say probably 3 years ago. I don't have it with me. I think it's at my boyfriend's house, so there goes that. But it's a great foundation. It's a 24-hour foundation, pretty lightweight, medium to full coverage, very buildable, but it's just amazing. The color selection is superb. Let me tell you, back in the day, drugstore sucked ass when it came to, I'm being for real, like, it really sucked. The color selection, especially for women of color and people who are darker skinned, you were nowhere to be found. If you want orange or red, you're not going to be there. So the drugstore has really come up with their color selection on their foundations and concealers, and it's about damn time. They have a great color selection, so I would definitely recommend checking out the L'Oreal Infallible foundation because it's really good. I think it's like 10 bucks, so 1 fluid ounce. Pretty great foundation in my opinion. Another OG foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This is a great foundation, great everyday foundation. It's very, even though it says matte and poreless, it's not like a super duper matte foundation to where it sucks everything out of you. It's a very satin matte, very natural, like skin-like finish. It gives a little coverage. It's not too full coverage. It's just a great everyday foundation. It's like $5 or $6. You cannot beat it. This foundation is amazing. The color selection, amazing. And by the way, everything that I'm mentioning in this video, you can get at any drugstore. Target, Walmart, Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens. You can get it all those places. So it's very accessible and very easy to find. Another great foundation would be the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. It looks like this. This foundation is really nice. I'm more new to this foundation. I used it recently when I did my e.l.f. video. That's when I purchased it and tried it out. Great foundation. Very great foundation. This foundation is full coverage. It is full coverage. Lasts beautifully all day. So good. I was blown away when I tried this foundation. I didn't know it was gonna be as good as it was until I looked at the end of the day in my face and I was like, wait a minute, I've had this foundation on for over 7 hours. Why do I still look this good? And it's because of this. And this is $6. $6. You can't beat that. Bomb foundation to check out. Bomb. Now for concealers, I have 4 concealers in front of me. These babies right here. I use these concealers all the time in my videos. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen, if not 1, 2, 3, you've probably seen all of them because I use them religiously. Almost every time I do my makeup, I incorporate one of these concealers. The first one, you guys already know this one, is the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. This whole line range of products, amazing. I just mentioned their foundation, which is amazing. Their concealer, bomb. It's bomb. It is bomb. I love this color 420. I use it to color correct every time I do my makeup, and I use the shade Honey for my actual concealer shade to highlight and brighten. So this concealer is pretty full coverage. I love the finish of it. It's not matte, it's not too liquidy. It's a great like in between. Like, I can't really describe it, but it's just so beautiful on the skin. I definitely highly recommend to check out this concealer because you will not be disappointed, I promise you. Another great full coverage concealer is the Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer. It looks like this. I use this a lot as well. Now this concealer, baby, it's full coverage. It does dry down a little bit quicker because it is more of like a matte concealer. So I would advise to not put it all over your face and then blend it out. I'll try to do it like section by section. But the overall finish and coverage of this concealer is absolutely amazing. They have great colors as well. I'm in the shade Caramel. So, and I'm going to make sure I put the shades of everything that I mentioned. So if you use me as a reference, you'll be able to look through the shades that I have as well so that you could try it yourself too. But I would definitely recommend the Covergirl Undercover Concealer because it literally conceals your life away. It is full coverage. It's amazing. It's great. Another great concealer that I love is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. It looks like this. They do have a Conceal and Perfect foundation, which is really good. I don't even know I didn't mention it. Maybe it's because I couldn't find it. I think I have it. It's somewhere here. But it's a great full coverage. Now that's a full coverage foundation. The Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation, it's full coverage. And the concealer, I wouldn't say it's full coverage. It's more of like a medium to build. It's medium to full, which means it's buildable. But I really more so love the formula of this concealer. It's very skin-like, very blendable. It's amazing. I don't really know how to describe. I'm terrible at describing things. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen me use this in a couple different videos. It's an amazing concealer. It's about $6 to $7, so I would definitely recommend to try out this concealer. If you've been looking to try something new, I would recommend to try any of the concealers that I'm mentioning to you because honestly, some of these concealers are better than high-end. You didn't hear that from me. Last but not least, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which looks like this. They have the hydrating concealers as well as the original concealers, which are the matte ones. I do like that one as well, but I like the hydrating one a little bit more. I like a concealer that's easily blendable, and if anything, I'll just let it dry down a little bit to give me more full coverage and I'll blend it out on its own. But I really do like both of them, but if I had to pick and choose, I would choose the hydrating one in my opinion if you want to test it out for the first time for yourself. Like, it's an amazing concealer and I would definitely recommend to check it out. I wonder how many times I'm going to say recommend in this video. Somebody keep tabs because it's gonna be a lot. Now we can move into powder. I only have one powder. I'm keeping it nice and simple for you guys, okay? The powder that I have is, you already know. You already know. I'm gonna wait for you guys to tell me. If you don't get this right, I'm gonna feel a type of way because I talk about this powder all the time. All the time. The powder that I'm talking about is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder. Looks like this. This is a new one because I had to get another one because I use the other one all the time and it's almost done. But this is in the shade Deep. They do have a deep shade as well as a banana shade as well as translucent. I use banana. I got deep just used all over my face. But this is an amazing, great powder. $5. You can't beat it. You get a ton of it. It lasts you a long time. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna keep babbling about it. You guys know I love it. I highly recommend for you to check it out. Next, we're gonna talk about powders. I have 3 powders that I'm gonna show you guys. The first powder, you guys already know, Maybelline City Bronzer. You can use, it says it's a bronzer, it's a powder. Powder, bronzer, same difference. Just because something has a certain thing on it doesn't mean you have to use it only for that. Just because it's a bronzer doesn't mean you have to use it only as a bronzer, okay? That's how makeup is. Makeup has no rules, okay? You make your own rules when it comes to makeup, so to each its own. But this bronzer is amazing. I use the shade 300. Love, love, love it. Works amazing. They have amazing other shades as well. As you can see, mine is completely, it's broken. It's used and abused. I've hit pan. I'll probably finish it before the end of the year. So, but it's lasted me a while. I've had it since last year, so it's lasted me a while. Another powder that's really, really good I would recommend to check out is the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless powder. It looks like this. This is a great smoothing finishing powder. It gives a nice matte blurred kind of effect on the skin, and they have amazing color selection as well, so I would definitely recommend to check this out. And the last powder I really, really like is the L'Oreal True Match powder line. Looks like this. They have a lot of colors, okay? I really do like the powder. It's a great all over face powder. You can use it as a bronzer too. Use it for whatever you want to use it, but it's a really great powder, and I would definitely recommend for you to check it out. Next, we're gonna move to blush. We are going through this. We only have a couple other things, so don't worry about it. We're almost done. So Maybelline Fit Me, you're gonna realize there's a lot of repetitiveness because once I like one thing and I try something else, most of the time, especially if it comes from the same collection, same line, same brand, it tends to be just as great. So Maybelline Fit Me line, powders, blushes, foundation, everything great. Concealers, great. I would definitely recommend this line. I love their blushes. This is a shade Wine. Is it Wine? Wine, yes. Great shade. Love it. Another great affordable drugstore blush is Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is OGs when it comes to blushes. I've been using Wet n Wild blushes since I was like in freshman year of high school. It's like 2014. Like, it's been a minute, okay? They've been through some shit with me. But Wet n Wild blushes are where it's at. They're very cheap. They're like $2 or $3. They have great colors. You cannot beat it. Other great blushes are LA Girl. LA Girl is a very underrated brand. I think so. I don't see a lot of people talk about LA Girl like that, and they have great stuff. It's a hit or miss when it comes to LA Girl. The things I'm going to show you, I absolutely love, and they're so affordable. These blushes are like $2, $2 to $3. Like, it's kind of crazy. But if you see any LA Girl blushes that look like this, they come in this kind of compact, I would definitely recommend to pick it up. They're very, very pigmented. They last really well on the skin, and they are just amazing. So I would highly recommend for you to check those out. And last but not least, I want to talk about the Milani blushes. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen these blushes in the store. I have this color. I've had this color for years. I'm pretty sure this is probably bad if you want me to keep it real with you. It's probably not good. But these blushes are super duper pigmented. I like the matte ones. I think they have shimmery ones as well. I'm not sure, but these blushes are really, really, really good. For highlighters, I'm going to talk about 3 brands. We're going to talk about Wet n Wild because Wet n Wild kills it. Okay, Wet n Wild kills it when it comes to highlighters. Their highlighters, these highlighters that look like this, oh my god, guys, they're so buttery, they're so smooth. There's no way they should be a drugstore highlighter because this is some high-end ish, okay? This is not drugstore. The quality of it is out of this world, as well as their loose highlighters. Bomb. You gotta check them out. You gotta check them out. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You gotta check them out. Another brand for highlighters is the Master Chrome highlighters by Maybelline. These little Master Chrome babies, I remember when it first came out, shook the game, okay? Shook the high. I think this was like the OG highlighter of the drugstore. This was the first highlighter that came out that everyone was like, oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta have it. It's so good. It's so good. It is great. It's great. They're very pigmented, very smooth, very creamy. Doesn't like emphasize texture. They have an amazing color choice to choose from. I have nothing but good to say about this product, so I would definitely recommend to check those highlighters out. And the last highlighters I would recommend to check out is the LA Girl Strobing Powder. This one looks like this. As you can see, it's gone. It's been gone through, okay? These, I feel like you can find LA Girl. I think I've seen it at CVS Pharmacy. I don't know if they have it at Walmart, but I know for sure that they have it at Walgreens and CVS. But these little highlighters, the strobe highlighters, if you find them, I recommend for you to get your hands on them because they're so smooth. Like this one, it's so buttery. Let me show you guys. It's just so smooth and like, oh my God. Like, come on. Do you see that? Pick them up if you see it because you won't regret it, period. All right, and last but not least, we have the eyes. I'm gonna show you one little mini palette that I absolutely love. This is, I feel like, one of the best compact go-to, has everything that you could possibly need kind of palette. It's the City Mini Palette by Maybelline. It looks like this. This is the one that they collabed with Shayla. This is the way it looks like on the inside. It looks like this. It has everything that you need. You have a black, you have a deep brown, some golds, nice champagne color, a pop of color, and a nice lighter color. So I think this is a great basics go-to compact palette, and I absolutely love it. I've had it for years because she came out with this a while ago, and I still love it and use it till this day. So I would highly recommend to check out that little palette. And for eyeliner, I really like the LA Girl Gel Glide eyeliners. These are like $1, $2, something like that, and they have so many colors, and you guys, they are so buttery and smooth. They are amazing. I compare them to the Urban Decay eyeliners, which are really good, but I mean, this is $1 and the Urban Decays are like 20 something dollars. So I mean, hey, like I said, pick and choose your poison. And last but not least, mascara. I feel like you guys are gonna know which one I'm talking about. My favorite drugstore mascara at the moment is the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. You guys have seen me use this multiple times on this channel. Gives volume, gives length, it separates, it doesn't clump up your lashes, it doesn't, like, you know, fall or flake during the day. It's great. It's like $7, $7 or $8. You cannot beat it. Amazing drugstore mascara. I think that's it. I'm done. I'm done. But I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and seeing all my favorite drugstore products and everything that I recommend to you guys. Like I said, I'm going to make sure I link everything that I said and mentioned in the description box so you can go and check it out, because I know I was zooming through this video. I already know. I really do love these products. I've been using them for years. Some of them are more newer to me, some are really old to me, but regardless, they work, they're great. Anything that will help you save money but still look good, because that's what matters, okay? We're not trying to break the bank. We're not trying to break our wallets to look good. So thank you again for watching this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you can see when I post again. Let me know what else you guys would like to see on this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye.